guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the weekend vibe reading. You guys know the spiel, so I'm going to be jumping right in and seeing what's going on in regards to the energy for the weekend. I am starting off with the karma cards, which they are, sectioned into planets, the signs, and house cards. So I'm just gonna grab the overall energy from here. I will be following up with the Morgan Greer Tarot, and then the guidance or advice will come from the spell casting. I just got this these karma cards. So this is my first time using them in a, recorded reading. So I am going to, just read it intuitively and know that it could, resonate for you to a specific planet placement, a house placement, or a sign placement that you have. So I would advise you just take a look at your chart. So let's see what energy is coming through for the weekend as it pertains to the collective. I'm going to do one more. Jump in. Give me an overall energy for the collective for the weekend. So this is a planet. And we have Mars. So right now Mars is in Virgo energy. It is, the planet of action. Spiritually, as the card says, it's what you drive, for or towards. Mentally, you may be confronting some things, and physically, it's how you, take action. So with that being said, Mars is in Virgo right now. It's giving me an energy of almost like taking action to set up, getting things in order is what I feel for a lot of you. Setting things in order, whether that be in regards to a person, place, or thing, because Virgo is that mutable earth energy, but it also represents your daily routine, your health, but with it in Mars, it just is making me feel like some of you may have a Mars in Virgo, or need to see, how this transit is affecting where your Mars placement is, depending on what house, where Mars sits for you. But it's almost making me feel like something around the way, it's almost making me feel like passion, going towards what you're passionate about, the way you want to go about that. Some of you may be having or going through, mentally how to confront that within yourselves. But some of you could be taking action towards, going towards what your passion is. Yeah. And what's at the bottom? Look, oh my God. And just what I said. It's at the bottom of the deck is in Virgo, and Mars is in Virgo right now. So for some of you, this Mars transit and Virgo may be specific towards you. I'm glad I decided to look at the bottom of the deck because it says methods for spiritually, it's methods for the healing power, mentally, analyzing, and physically, because Virgo is kind of like perfectionist energy. It says resulting from the perfectionism of. So some of you guys could be trying to, perfect the craft. Some of you guys may be stuck in the energy of, seeking or wanting perfection, but we all know like perfection is an illusion. Wow. So some of you may definitely have a Mars in Virgo placement, in which this reading may be specifically for you. But let's see what the tarot has to say. Because some of you could be, feel like there's a lot of structure, like, or ordering of your daily life. There may be a change in that routine for some of you. Some of you are actually thinking about, changing that, but needing to, confront, whether there are some mental blockages associated with that for you. Or you could just be planning, how you're going to take action to obtain whatever you're striving for. Some of you could be trying to heal from the situation because Virgo, being represented in the tarot by the Hermit, although it is, going within inner knowledge, or, seeking inner wisdom, soul searching, is also a very healing energy. So some of you may be, looking for ways to, maybe even add a spiritual practice into your daily routine. It doesn't have to be anything drastic, but it is going to require you to almost put like some effort into it. You're gonna have to like put some effort into it, is what I feel, especially with that Mars energy, because that's that aggression, willpower, passion energy. Ooh, what's going on in regards to the weekend? Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Some of you, like I said, may be, learning something new with the Page of Pentacles, starting something new. It also is giving me an energy of, how can I put this? Because we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, you may be looking for a way to come out of this Four of Cups energy, which is like discontentment, boredom, and needing to take some type of action, or wanting to take some type of action to like, change up your daily routine. Because whatever you're in, it's like with the Ace of Cups reverse, it's not emotionally fulfilling for you. And you like want out of, this conflict. This Five of Wands reverse is what I feel like this internal battle that you may be going in within yourself. Let's see. So what messages do we need in regards to the energy for the weekend, for the collective? What messages do we need? the Sun with the King of Swords, the Hangman, King of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And I hope I said the Hangman reverse, because that is in reverse too. Alright, then bottom of the deck we have the Four of Wands reverse, the Seven of Swords reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm feeling just off of the bottom of the deck energy is like there's some instability going on, whether it's within you or, you know, a situation. It could be work, it could be, you know, an actual home or family situation. But it's almost like what I feel is like, for some of you, the Seven of Swords reverse, it's almost giving me an energy of, because in the upright, the Seven of Swords could be looked at as like manipulation. It could be looked at as, you know, sneaky behavior. There could be some of that going on, which is causing this instability in the house. But I believe, like, if there is any manipulation going on, you have already seen it with the Seven of Swords in reverse. For some of you, I also feel like you're like almost looking at the instability or you know, manipulation or what's the word that I'm looking for? Like sneaky, like that's the only other word I could think of right now. Energy within whatever foundation this is that, you know, you've been, you know, given to. For some of you, you know, you've invested, you know, a lot of time, energy, and effort. And some of you could have been, you know, almost in a certain situation overgiving. And like, especially with Judgment here, you're ready to like put a stop to it. That's what I feel. Like you're ready to stop investing in something that is not, you know, it's not a real, it almost feels like a false foundation. Whatever that is for you. And with Judgment here, it's like you're making like a decision to stop giving into this situation. Because you could be being manipulated, or someone could be, or, you know, you could be being manipulated, or you could be, you know, the one in this energy, however it goes for you. Or this could just be going on around you. But it just feels like a lot of instability within a situation or a foundation. But with the Sun and the King of Swords, like I just feel like you're trying to, you know, like almost, how can I put it? Like, it just makes me feel like you're trying to find a way to, like, almost fight out of this. Some of you may feel like you have to put up a fight to get out of this because you're, you know, in this King of Swords energy, you're looking at the Sun. So it's almost like you've gained the clarity as this King of Swords. You know the truth of the situation. And it's like, how do I get here? And it's, you know, especially with this Mars energy, there's some type of action that you have to take, because with this Hangman reverse, you had the enlightenment that you need. That's how I see the Hangman in reverse. When it's in the upright, it's, you know, taking that time out to gain enlightenment, but with it in the reverse, it's like that enlightenment has come. So it's like, for some of you, you may have the enlightenment you need, but you haven't taken any action based on what you found. It's like you've almost came to the enlightenment that you're not gonna wait or waste any more time, energy, or effort. Like, and I just heard like, I want out. But some of you are emotionally looking at the past. You know, like I said, I feel like it's a review. And it could be because we are, you know, in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, which this card reveals. But it's almost like Really, like with these two kings here, it's making me feel like your head and heart are in alignment with the King of Swords and the King of Cups. But you're not taking any action to put forth what you have, like what you know you want with this Sun energy. You know you don't want to give in whatever situation you're in, whether that's a relationship, a friendship, familyship. You know that. Let me see, what's the Sun for you? Tell me what the Sun is. Why is the Sun here? Because the Sun is also exposure. So it's almost like, especially with this combination here, it's like you're seeing it, something was shown to you, exposed to you, but it's almost like you're trying to act like you don't see it. But you feel it. What's the Sun? Why is the Sun here? So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords in reverse. And that's making me feel like, because the Four of Pentacles is an energy of like holding on, or someone holding on to you. And what you could be seeing is like there may be someone holding on to you for, you know, financial gain in this Four of Pentacles if it's not you. And you're wanting to be free from that energy. Because it's almost like they're creating a block in you getting to, you know, your happiness in this Sun energy. But if this is you, it's like you have, what's blocking you is like almost like you're like the only way I could say it is like materialism, the need for material things, whether it's money, physical things. That's what's keeping you stuck and unable to set yourself free. But like I said, as this King of Swords, you see that. And for some of you, if it's another person, you don't want to, like, it's like you're trying to prevent like a blow up with the Tower in reverse. And if this is you, you've already had this epiphany. That's why you're showing up as the King of Swords. The King of Swords knows. He's very wise. And with the Five of Cups, it's like, you know, it is, you know, certain realizations that we have, depending on the magnitude of them, they, you know, we can feel some grief and regret, sadness around, you know, things basically, you know, like falling apart. So if this is you, I almost feel like, especially with this Five of Cups, it's like, damn, I didn't realize like I was blocking myself. But if this is in regards to another person, it's almost like you're trying to, like, in a way, like, spare them this upheaval, but you know it's done anyway. The Three of Cups is spilled over. And for some of you, with the Hierophant up under that, it could be an actual, you know, like commitment or marriage that you're in if you're currently in that situation. Or it could be a job. Or it could be, you know, the value system that you've had. It's almost like you, like I feel like some type of shame behind, you know, maybe you put value, you know, material things over, you know, certain value on material things. that you're now seeing, like, damn, that's what was blocking me from truly having or getting or attaining what I want. So let's see what you came to, what enlightenment you came to. Tell me about the Hangman reverse. Because you already know, like, you know you don't want to put in any more time, energy, effort, even money into this situation with the Seven of Pentacles reverse. But what did you gain with this Hangman coming out reverse? Because it's like whatever you've gained, it's like you're trying to hide it. You know, the King of Swords is cold. He can be very detached and silent. So it's like you're just holding on to it. You have the truth and you're just holding on to it. Tell me about the Hangman. Ooh. So for some of you, what you've gained, the enlightenment that you've gained in that Hangman energy is that you need to move forward as this Chariot. And you know that you have to transform with this Death energy. That's the enlightenment that you've come to. You have to move forward. And these are all majors, matter of fact. So we have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. All three together. Wow. And for some of you, it is, you know, moving away from, you know, this Queen of Pentacles energy. Or it could be, you know, if this is all within you, this could be your feminine energy as well. Let's look at this Six of Cups though, because like I said, I feel like someone is like having a review on the past, and this Six of Cups is, you know, that Mercury retrograde. So some of you could be, you know, this could be taking place for you during the Mercury retrograde. But as this, you know, King of Cups, yeah, like honestly, the way that I feel is like, because the way like he's looking on this card, it's like, it's almost like, because I just feel like a shielding or a hiding of something. It could be something that's emotional to you, because this is also like a soulmate connection, the Six of Pentacles or Six of Cups. But with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like maybe you feel, if this is like someone from your past, you feel for them emotionally, but you just can't, and like it's like you can no longer invest, but you're looking at something. What's this King of Cups? Let's look at the King of Cups first, because it makes me feel like you're trying to act like you're not looking at something, but when you already know what you want to do anyway. Like that's, I don't know, it feels weird. Ooh. Guys, no, I don't take cards off the floor. The King of Cups. So we have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, or the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is this Seven of Pentacles in reverse over here. Some of you are realizing that what you tried to build or create or collaborate with another person wasn't, like, the foundation wasn't right. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it was not right. And this could have been, you know, a soulmate, or just someone that maybe you've known since, you know, childhood. But it's almost like what you're looking at is that, like, for some of you, like, you're better off, you know, on your own. Like I heard, I can do bad all by myself. And it's like some of you may be communicating, if this is another person, that you don't want another beginning with them. You'd rather, like, explore the single life with the Page of Swords and the Fool in reverse. Or this is some of you realizing that you're not gonna play the fool again, because if that's the case, you can, like I said, be by yourself. But it's almost like you're releasing this burden with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Whatever it is, you're releasing it. Because that Three of Pentacles, and it's almost like, you know, the King of Cups is a very emotionally, even though he's full of emotions, he doesn't, you know, express them. So, like I said, I feel like both of these is the same. This masculine energy may just be all, like, you or one person, and they're just realizing, like, I tried to build this, maybe because of the history you had with someone, but it's almost like you were trying to build a legacy and they were all for themselves with that Four of Pentacles there. So if that's the case, again, you can be independent, you know, stable, and reliant upon yourself. You don't need another person to, you know, take from you when you're trying to build something that's gonna last. What's the Six of Cups? Yeah. Six of Cups. Yes, look. And you like, nah, I am not gonna repeat the past again. With the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you know, some people say, like, the Knight of Wands in reverse is like, you know, that, you know, player energy, in and out flighty energy. But in the reverse, like, I'm just getting, like, you're not going back to the past. You're moving forward because you're ready to have a whole new beginning. It's like the bottom. Yeah. Some of you are, you know, setting boundaries in this process to make sure, like, you don't, it's almost like falling back into a pattern. And it's like, nope, with that Knight of Wands reverse, you're not going to fall back into that pattern. You're trying to move forward and have a fresh start. Yeah, and like I said, for some of you, it is this Queen of Pentacles energy that you may need to, you know, enforce boundaries with. And it doesn't have to be one person. It just could be someone in this energy. Yeah, it's almost like she's showing up. And this could be a man too, you know, gender doesn't matter. But it's like she's showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, like this caring, nurturing, supportive, you know, grounded person. But it's almost like you're seeing through the facade of that. And for some of you, you know, it does hurt. Because we did have the Four of Wands, so it could be like someone you live with. It could be a parent. It could be a friend, a family member, a boss, a coworker, like anybody. But you're seeing, like, almost with this Four of Pentacles, how selfish they are. So you're like, no, I'm not giving in to that. And I'll clarify that just for confirmation, and then we'll get the guidance or advice. What's the Seven of Pentacles reversed? Yeah. So we have the Nine of Wands and the Page of Cups. So for some of you, what you're doing is like, nope, you're standing on not wanting to give anything else to this person, place, or thing. Not investing energy, time, effort, or even money. And you're standing on that with the Nine of Wands. Because normally, you know, the Nine of Wands is like being wearily defensive and all of that. And you're like, you know what, I'll honor myself as this Page of Cups. Because it was all about, you know, we have Strength in reverse. You know, some of you could have been, you know, lacking the courage of doing or being, you know, alone, or, you know, doing something on your own. But what I'm getting off of this, it was like, this was a control tactic. So with the Strength coming up from reverse, what I'm feeling is like you're letting, you know, you're killing that pattern. Because what you're seeing is like, even if this is multiple people, it's like they acted like they cared, but it was to keep you, you know, controlled. With Strength in reverse, to keep you down and powerless. But they presented themselves like, oh, you know, they care, they love you, but it was a lie. With the Ace of Swords in reverse. So, you know, the closing of this cycle is going to be permanent. For a lot of you, the World in reverse. So what I'm also feeling is like some of you tried to, you know, being in this King of Cups energy, like you felt something for them, but it was like you would rather, how can I put it? You'd rather like almost not show your vulnerability, but try to, like, it was like you tried to show your vulnerability in other ways by being, you know, collaborative and, you know, putting in physical work. But it's like that, like, I just feel like that didn't pay off. So you're just like, scratch that. Scratch that. Alright, let's get the guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice in regards to this energy? And spring for the collective. Resolution. What's the guidance or advice? It's like you're, you know, you've withdrawn emotionally, mentally, and almost physically from this person, people, or situation. So before we do that, we got really basically everybody's out here. Earth, air, fire, and water. but the prominent signs, we have Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Wheel of Fortune, which is Pisces and Sag. The bottom of the deck is happiness. And some of you, like I said, some of you are taking action or needing to, especially with this Mars energy is coming up to, you know, follow your passion because it's going to lead you to happiness. What's the guidance or advice? Guidance or advice? Ooh. Yep. You got courage here. Taking, you know, be confident in yourself that you can do this. Have the courage to take the action that you know that you need to take. And it will bring in, you know, justice. For some of you, you know, it may even be moving. There could be some travel involved. Or some of you could actually be going towards, you know, an Empress energy with this fertility card. But courage is here. And it's like I'm getting the same, even though this is the King of Swords. Just look at the eyes in both of these cards. Like you're focused. You're ready. You know what you want. You're just, you know, you're not seeing anything. But your eyes are on the prize. You're looking at the sun. You're looking right at it. And, you know, the lion is Leo energy. And you're like, nah, I'm destined. For some of you, this is by you not running back to the past and closing out this cycle is karmic justice. So you'll be rectifying some type of karma in which that Wheel of Fortune will, you know, turn in your favor and have a fresh start with the Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like, yeah, you're turning your back on anything that's not true and authentic, pure, and almost real. Because that's the energy that I get from that Page of Cups. This Chariot is like screaming at me. That Chariot is, you know, knowing that you need to go, but it's making me feel like, where are you going? Tell me about the Chariot, and then that's it. What's the Chariot? So we have the Magician in reverse, which is away from any, you know, manipulation, blockages. You're moving out of that energy, even if it's you, but away from people that are like emotionally manipulative. And, you know, controlling, because they're ultimately unstable. Give me one more. Yeah. Like I said, that Page energy again. They're going off on a whole new experience, leaving this Magician energy behind. Anybody that you know, utilizes what they have, you know, for their own personal gain, you're moving away from that energy. And it's like it's not up for debate with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're dropping it all, yeah. Along with that Seven of Swords reverse, this was beautiful. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this, but I'll figure it out. But yes, this was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that was the weekend vibes reading. As always, I hope it resonated for some of you. If not, it just wasn't your story. And that's cool. But as always, sending love and light out to you all. And I will see you guys all on the next one. All right? Later.